Ooh, I'll let her tick over for a few minutes just so she's nice and warmed up before we get going. Here it goes. Welcome everybody, Russ McDonough, aka the Nomadic Veteran, and welcome to this week's video, which hopefully is out on time, aka Sunday. Anyway, yeah, we're back in the vlogging game. So for those of you who watched last week's video, thank you very much. Kind comments, I always appreciate it, thank you. And you were very kind. Right, where should we go? So this week, we've been fairly busy. Been doing a bit of work, a bit of general pottering, but disaster struck. And well, first world problems really. We've run out of water, so we're gonna go get some water today. Now, one thing on van life, we always used to harp on about, especially over in mainland Europe, was like the airs. What I thought I'd do today, because we're gonna go get some water, is show you what like a service point / air is when you live in the hashtag narrowboat life. Pretty straightforward really. So we'll go up there. I'll show you what one generally looks like. He's going fast, isn't he? And then what I'll also do is for like I'll show you like a, dare I say it, like a pre-departure little few bits and pieces we got to do on the boat before we set off. Nothing complicated, but just in case you're interested, you're like, you know, thought I'd show you what we have to do, and then who knows what's gonna happen after that. But yeah, sound good? Let's go. Oh. Right, first things first is I always come to the back and I'll start at the back and I'll move forward. Always check the engine oil. I've done that already today. I'm not going to show you what a dipstick looks like. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all. So I've checked the oil, oil's all good. And then obviously the next thing is we need to be able to steer. This is our steering tiller. The reason we take this off whenever we've parked up somewhere, or moored up should I say, I'm not on van life anymore, is because apparently these get nicked quite often if you leave them out. I don't know why, but they do. So first things first, or second thing we're going to do, is chuck on the old tiller. And then I'm going to start the engine. Hopefully she starts first time, and I'll let her tick over for a few minutes. Ooh, I'll let her tick over for a few minutes just so she's nice and warmed up before we get going. Here it goes. Any second now. Oh. Few revs. Lovely. Right, so that's the back done. Now it's time to take down the chimney. Right, next up is the chimney. Not all narrowboats have to do this. Lisa has got this humongous chimney, so we do need to take it down. Even though we're only going up there is a bridge, so that's the risk obviously. We don't want to catch the chimney on the bridge. And then to do this, we've got an Allen key for a bit of extra security, so no scallywags can nick it. Possibly what they were trying to do on New Year's Eve. But anyway. Can be quite messy. We need to clean that chimney, to be fair. And that's basically it. So I'll just now make sure Gibbo's ready to go. Probably get pre-departure number ones out, and then alright, let's go. What's going on here? We need a new front land reeler.
Yeah. Were you embarrassed at that one?
A little bit, yeah. It came with a boat. There we go. Yes, come on, we're going for a little trip. here we are. Water's going in. And I promised you I'd show you what sort of facilities are like on the narrowboat, on the canal, should I say. So here we go. The Canal and River Trust. So this is essentially what we pay our license for every year. So we paid about, I think it was 940 quid, bins. Self-explanatory. So we paid about 940 quid. And this is basically what we get, part of what we're paying for every year. And then I'll show you you all know what that is. That is for those of us who are using still like the cassette toilets. Where we are here, they do have something called a pump out toilet. Now a pump out toilet is essentially where on some boats all the waste goes into a tank, and then you can't just, like we can just remove the tank on our cassette and take it to a place like this. Some boats have got like a built-in tank, and then they have to go to special locations where they then pump it out. Obviously the good side of this is that basically you don't have to faff around lifting tanks out of the boat, and that. The bad side of it is, one, your waste can build up quite big depending on how big your tank is, and two, so here you go here, that's what we're looking at. This is where it's called a pump out station. But two, you actually have to pay every time you want to pump out, every time you want to. So not only are you paying for your license every year, you've then got to pay for every time you want to empty your toilet. So for us, it's not even an option. But yeah, so this is essentially a little air, but on a waterway. Now we just got to wait, and then this it's not the fastest flowing water here, so we've got 400 litres to fill up, so we could be here a while, and we had to wait a while downside again, only one water tap, but it is what it is. Right, what's the next, boys? So you can tell you're getting into narrowboat life, or you're getting older, when you get excited about this. For those of you who don't know what this is a oh sorry Uchi, it's quite heavy as well, eh? It's a bow fender, and basically this stops it. Now I'm not saying I'm rubbish at driving the boat, because I don't think I am, but this is a little bit of protection in case you were to kind of like, I don't know, drive into something. Also for people driving into us, or when we're moored up, sometimes the boats are really close together that they kind of almost bump each other if you're in a really busy place. So this just affords that your front of the boat, the bow, isn't getting smashed around. So we got that. For all you wannabe narrowboaters out there, this was £115, so I'm hoping we didn't get had. It looks quite a good quality, to be honest. And then what we did as well, because after our little incident with someone trying to steal our Jenny, we're even more security conscious now. So instead of just using normal D-rings, which you can quite easily, undo, I guess, we got these little D-rings, and you can only open them using an Allen key. So if there's a would-be thief coming round and he's like, oh, I like the look of their fender, as they might be thinking, they'd have to have an Allen key on them. So then, it's just helping helping to make people not steal our shit, basically. Anyway, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna fit them. You two can stay here, and then we'll see how we get on, and we'll see how it looks. Good. Let's go. Oh no!
What?
I don't think that chain's long enough. That's nowhere near long enough. Oh no! I reckon I might have to get more.
More chain.
More chains. Because if that's like that, where is it? Oh! Bastard. Oh. Won't fit on.
Oh no.
I was been looking forward to this for ages. Oh, are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, well, here you go. We can't do it because we need more chain link. We're about, 3 chains short? What a bastard. But basically this is what it'll look like, so that'll be hanging there.
Oh, it looks good though. It does look good.
It'll look good.
Yeah.
Let's get on Amazon. Well, after that, embarrassment, failure of the of the fender, I've decided I'm going to punish myself with a little run. Gutted, I really wanted to put it on, you know. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up there. So, usual admin. If you enjoyed this video, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you would like to share, because sharing's caring, do it. Leave a comment, you know I love it. And then ultimately, just make sure you tune in next week to see how good this fender's gonna look, because it's gonna look wazbats. Anyway, I gotta go. Ooh, look at this.